Do you have an old sailboat that needs a new teak deck? I have this beautiful old motor sailor from the 80s, and I need a new teak deck. Subscribe to follow me and see how I changed the deck from this old teak deck from the 1982 to a brand new. I'm on my way to the shipyard now, so let's see what happens. So, this old Nauticat is from 1982. Today we have 2024, so the teak deck and the boat is 42 years old. The deck is still there and it sort of does its job, but it's getting rather old. It's not nice anymore. It will be possible to make it last a few years more if I really put some effort in it. But I had decided that no, I just want to do it properly and get a new deck. So I've checked a little bit around with the different yards and checked the prices, checked what they want to do. There are cheap solutions, there are do-it-yourself solutions, and there are proper solutions. So the guy I've chosen is a small company, 2 persons, former Halbadassi employees that has specialized in taking old boats, typically made in the 80s, just like this one. Now the teak deck is end of life and we need new teak deck on these old boats. So these boats made in the 80s in Sweden, Finland, Northern Europe are typically very strong built and will last forever. But of course the teak will wear out and we will need some new on it. So now, as I speak, I'm on my way to Sweden to visit this yard and see what he can do with my boat. So I will make several videos about this teak deck and the process that he will use. So he will obviously need to take off all the gear that is on the deck. Then he will need to remove all the teak. And then, since this old teak is screwed with 10,000 screws, there are 10,000 holes in my boat. And that needs to be watertight, so he put some epoxy or whatever on all these holes. Whoa! And yeah, as you can see, we are out sailing and there are waves. So yeah, this is not made in a studio with all things made and set up. So this is real stuff. So the boat is moving. Anyway, he will take away all the gear on the boat. He's scanning the boat and making new teak. Well, I say teak, it's not teak. It's cheating teak or plastic teak or whatever I should call it. It's the new materials. It's called eco teak, I think. And it looks like teak, it feels like teak, and it lasts like teak, but there's less maintenance. So in my process of getting here, I considered the different solutions, real teak or these new materials. I chose the new materials, and there are several reasons for that. First is, with an old boat, there's so much maintenance to do, so I don't need more maintenance for the teak. So I want to have a solution that is maintenance free. Nothing is maintenance free, but as little maintenance as possible. Second, teak, real teak, it's hard to get these days. Will it be as good as it was 40 years ago? I don't think so. Third, the teak that you actually can get very often comes from countries that you don't want to do trade with. Whoa! Yeah, as I said, this is the real stuff. We're out on the sea. Conclusion, I want a new teak deck. I want this grand old lady to look really good. So I will get the teak deck done properly with these new materials. And if you follow this channel, subscribe here, then you can see all the things that he will do to get this boat back into shape. Thank you so much.